Good morning, we're in the taxi this morning on our way to the Queen Victoria building for high tea. We're actually in Newtown at the moment, which is one of Nina's favourite places. And I'm going to put Nina on now.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina and this is A Really Good Life. Today is Saturday the 19th of January and I am actually on Pitt Street, Sydney. I'm here today with Chev and Lisa. If you can just see them over my shoulder, they're just there. They're trying to navigate where we're going. We are going to the Queen Victoria building for high tea with my friend Edwina. And we're all very, very excited. It's just an awesome thing to do because there's only 2 weeks left before film school goes back, Bus Stop Film School goes back, and I thought this would be an ideal opportunity to just, you know, kick back and relax and do some fun stuff in Sydney. I've actually never done a fancy high tea before, and as someone who really loves tea, you would have thought that that was something I would do. Now, I guess I could talk about what I've done at work this week and all that stuff, and yes, I'm back at work now. Getting back into the routine and dealing with the MS related fatigue has definitely proven a challenge, but I think we're going the wrong way. But I'm managing, and I definitely some days are a struggle more than others, let's not lie about it. But today I've put all that to one side. I'm just going to have a really fabulous day. Can't wait to see Edwina. Let's see what these guys are doing. They're still lost, seriously. Hey Lisa.
Yes, Nina?
I just wanted to chat with you about your keto eating because I've just found out Lisa's turned keto. Well, did I find that out today? No, I didn't. I probably forgot. How have you been going with it?
I feel fucking fantastic.
Lisa?
The weight loss is a side effect. Honest to God, the inflammation from my joints, I have got 90% less pain. So I really think this is something that you could try.
Yes.
Just to test it out to see if the effects help you in a positive way without me pushing it on you.
So you're not imposing your worldview?
No, this is just
a trial.
Just a trial. And you know what, you can just say, fuck it, I need my chips. But if you just tried it for a solid 2 weeks, your energy levels up here, pain down here.
What actually made you decide to do keto?
Weight, very much weight related. And I know that it relieves inflammation. So what do I have to lose apart from the negative shit? So why not?
Wow. So we could do like cooking with Lisa now?
Yeah. Keto cooking with Lisa. Wow.
Favourite recipe so far?
Fathead pizza.
Come again?
Fathead pizza. So
Explain.
instead of it being a traditional base, which is carb loaded,
yeah,
this is made with cheese, egg, salt and pepper, and a bit of almond meal. Whack your base together and then you load it with all your full fat stuff on top. Fills you up in much less than what you would normally eat in a normal store-bought pizza.
So you're keto, right?
Yeah.
And yet you're going to high tea today at the QVB.
Well, see,
how does that actually work? I'm confused.
This is what you do. You can't not enjoy your life and say, I can't do any of that stuff because I'm on keto. You do these things so you still have a life and then jump straight back on the bandwagon.
I like that idea. Let's see how we go.
Righto.
Okay, this is...
You got to turn the camera to yourself.
No! No, no, no. I do not need to take me. I'll take Lisa. I'll do a little panorama. Oh look, the gluttons have feasted. Now,
we've just finished our tea, but of course the scones are left. I was trying to twirl it. Now we're going to turn around and we're going to have it. Introduce yourself.
Oh,
Edwina.
hello. My name's Edwina. I'm the catheter fairy, otherwise known as the low frick lady. That's how I know Nina. No, actually not. That's not how I know Nina, but I don't know how I know. I think I accosted her at a disability expo. She was cruising past and I stuck my foot out and tripped her over in the wheelchair. Anyway, we are having high tea at the QVB. And what else? We've been, I don't even know what the date is. I think it is the 19th of January. It's Saturday, and I've just been to the gym so that I can eat. Instead, well, yes, it's gone now. And I don't really know what I'm doing, but this is Lisa, but you all know Lisa. And we have lost the dirty keto man. That's his chair there.
We've just made it into the massive, absolutely massive Dimmock store here in Sydney. And I just want to take you along to show you some of the books. Oh, where are they? Where have they gone? I was just talking about those books we came across. Would you show me, Lisa, that lovely book about questions and gratitude?
The new questions of the day.
Yeah, well, I'm getting really tired of word of the day because actually nobody ever knows my words and can't play with me. A question a day. Pick a question. And you've got to answer it.
How would you describe your clothing style? Well, I'd say pretty comfy, but Nina would say pretty boring.
No.
How would you describe your clothing style, Nina? In abundance?
Hoarding.
The only thing with Lisa is I'm just trying to inject a little bit more colour because I think colour, you have to pop and bang.
Yeah, that's my
don't
personality. Colourful, so I can wear black.
That is true. But
What celebrity would play you in a movie about your life?
Dame Edna.
I said that. I said that weeks ago.
No way! Why, with the glasses?
How do you feel about your body? Have you always felt that way?
How do I feel about my body?
Ready for it?
Fabulous.
Well, I have delusional hotness syndrome, Lisa. I think I've always told you this
It's
before.
not delusional. But anyway.
No, it truly is delusional. You could be rolling past in your wheelchair and up a shop window, and you literally would have to turn back, and you think, "Fuck, you got it. You got it." This is how I think.
Isn't that what you do?
Every
2 in the
single day.
morning?
That is what I think every day. And when
So this is a new Nina book.
when I get out of the shower in the morning, Lisa,
Oh God.
and I put the City Chic bra on,
Oh, okay.
I'm ready for anything. Yes.
And your 2 kind undies?
And I always strap it up a little bit tighter when there's certain drivers coming.
Okay, so Lisa, what was the best thing about today?
Oh, I'd have to say the high tea, obviously. I loved eating the things that I shouldn't be eating. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The worst,
Get that thing out of my
the
face.
worst would be Nina holding onto the GoPro, shoving it in my face. What about you? What was the best?
Well, I think the best thing was meeting you finally in the flesh and having the experience of having the GoPro shoved in my face too.
Just for a change.
Instead of being the one that's always commenting about
I'm watching.
about the
Yeah,
stuff.
when you're in it, it's a bit
But
different.
the high tea was definitely good, and yeah, and it was the conversation.
Do you know what? It always seems to come out when me and Nina go out. It's always about the real conversations where there's no judgment. You can say what you want to say, offer advice if you have it, but just listen. And that's what always happens when we're out with Nina. Just despite that thing.
Really?
She's a facilitator.
She's a facilitator.
She is.
So Nina,
What was the best thing about the day?
what's your best part?
Best thing about the day? Just being out, away from work, to be quite honest. Yep.
And the worst?
Just a break. No, there's never a worst. There's never a worst. Because the worst is yet to come. So if you had a worst today,
I'm going to put it on, Chef.
if you had the worst, you couldn't have a worst. Because there's always the worst is yet to come. Does that make sense to you, Lisa?
Yeah. It's a good mind frame to be in, I think.
Now, one thing I actually haven't done already is outfit of the day. So today, I really had to make an effort and spiff it up. So I'm wearing a sunflower frock by Lindy Bob, as you can see. Birkenstocks, black, gladiator style, and I'm wearing, and I've got a hot new green walking stick. Is that not just the bomb? And of course, my absolute fabulous red hair. Oh, and I've got this sort of Asian inspired red necklace on. So what do you think of my outfit? Let me know down below. I really did have to step up my game today for high tea at the QVB. Everyone was wearing floral frocks. It really was kind of the theme of the day. Ooh. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. There's a busker. Good morning! Hello! How are you? Welcome back. It is now Sunday the 20th of January 2019. Oh my god, I suck at dates, I really do. It's early morning, it's 8 o'clock and I'm up and about. I'm dressed, feeling fabulous, feeling funky, fine and fresh, and I'm rolling out on my Batec. Hello! Cruising up to a local cafe so I can have breakfast. Since Mum passed away, I used to visit Mum every Sunday, and there was a real void left when she passed, because I was like, what do I do now on Sundays? I don't like to get into that kind of depressive state where you're thinking about Sundays, so you've got to implement new routines to fill the void. Breakfasts and rolling on my Batec seems to be doing the trick at the moment, so you know, why not keep going? Now, as you saw yesterday, I went to high tea in Sydney with Lisa and Edwina and Chev, and I swear to God, now Chev broke his keto diet yesterday. He's a very strict keto eater, and he broke his diet. Oh my god, he ate cake, pastries, sandwiches at the QVB in Sydney for high tea, and I'm looking at him like, holy gosh, Jeff, I haven't seen him eat cake since we were in Melbourne on a road trip and we ate cake at St Kilda. So yeah, he really cut loose yesterday. We had a great time. Morning. And after we had high tea, we just went book shopping, as you probably saw. I actually want to talk to you about a book that I bought. I want to show you that today when we get to the cafe. But so yeah, I'm just and I forgot to mention, I still have primary progressive MS. Can you believe that? I haven't got rid of it since yesterday. It's still with me. Anyway, so back to the story at hand. We'll do outfit of the day. I am wearing a fabulous, it's not an old dress, but it's retro style dress made by a local designer called VL Fashion. And I think it's really cool. I don't know what you think. And I'm wearing black Birkenstocks. I got my jingly earrings on. I call these mesmerizers, because if you jiggle them near a man, well, you know, he's mesmerized. And I'm actually got a scarf on, kind of like African style scarf. I just thought, well, why not? So what do you think? Like, hello Sally, I'm trying to look fabulous. I mean, am I achieving fabulousness? I think so. I really do think so. It was so cool to catch up yesterday with Edwina, my friend Edwina. She works for WellSpect, which is like a company that makes catheters and Neeny, which is like a transanal irrigation pump for people with spinal cord injuries and MS for that matter. But she just looks fabulous. Like seriously, she's been working out at a gym quite a bit lately, and so she's lost she's lost an amazing amount of weight. I think she said she dropped 2 dress sizes. And then when we were coming home, we were talking like in the van with Chev and Lisa, and we were just talking about like body confidence, and what I find hard to kind of understand is that women, and I'm not saying all women, but I'm saying seem to have their self-worth so closely attached and their confidence to their body weight. And it's like, well, if I'm skinny, I'm valuable, and if I've put weight on, you know, I have no confidence and I'm not valuable. To me, true self-confidence comes from knowing your own self-worth, and you are comfortable with yourself and confident, not as a matter of what I look like. I am worthy of being confident because I'm human. I'm worth something. And I think God, it must be hard sometimes for a lot of women, because what happens if you're sexy and young and fit, and you've based your whole confidence on that, and then like shit, what if you get diagnosed with MS and you have to start using a mobility aid like a wheelchair, and then you put on weight, and where does your confidence come from then? So then you're dealing with all that. Whereas with me, self-confidence comes from inside. It's being comfortable in my own skin and knowing my own worth. So nobody can take that away from me. It's not dependent on what I look like. It's not dependent on how much I weigh. I look in the mirror and I think, God, I'm fabulous. Fat or thin, I'd be the same. I would have the same confidence about myself either way. It makes very little difference to me. Oh, hang on, Bob. Oh, shaking the right out of me. Alrighty, now we are gonna cruise, baby, cruise. Oh! I'm here with Rob. We're just finishing off our teas and coffees, and I just wanted to talk about this book yesterday that I bought at Dimmocks in Sydney. I'm going to get it out. It's actually called A Question a Day Keeps Life Interesting, a Journey of Self-Discovery. And I'm not actually kind of one of those kind of wanky people like, oh, I'm on a journey, but no. This is just to kind of like, I'm going to do a question every time I do the vlog, every time I vlog, and it's just going to stimulate discussion, stimulate thoughts in my MS-riddled brain. So I'm going to open it just randomly to a page, and there'll be a question. Okay. All right, here's a question. How do you feel about your body? Have you always felt that way?
My body is fine. I've got nothing wrong with my body.
How do I feel about my body? Well, that's just, it goes without saying. I think I love the way I look. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? I'm really happy and confident with the way that I look. Have I always felt this? Have I always felt that way? Yes, for as long as I can remember, apart from probably in very early high school when your body's just changing and you're kind of like, you're changing from dressing like a child to dressing like an adult, that awkward in-between phase. I do remember that. But now, absolutely, no, I definitely feel very, very confident. So I'm going to do a question a day from this book. Every page has a question, and I want you to leave a comment below about your answer to the question. How do you feel about your body, and have you always felt that way? I'm just sitting here on the banks of this lagoon watching the pelicans, and there's some sulphur-crested cockatoos over there. I'm digesting that humongous breakfast. I'm going to head home. I'm probably going to make another Tetley's and have a little nap, but I do think I drink way too much Tetley's. It's a wonder I don't actually piss Tetley's, you know, but just saying. Having a rest with my Batec. God, I love that machine. I love it. Absolutely love it. I will leave you here. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate your support. And if you haven't already, please click on the subscribe button and ring the little bell. That way you'll get notified when this fabulous person is again out on the road riding her Batec. Because otherwise, how would you know? Thanks for following me on Instagram. My handle is @WheelieGoodLife. And if I haven't told you lately, always remember, it's a really good life!